Well, here we are in just the beginning of a place called Venice. It's so loud because of the traffic. We are in Venice in Las Olas Boulevard, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, United States. This is one of the prettiest causeways to the beach that I know about. And you'll see why in just a moment. Once we get along this main road here, we pass this bridge, you're gonna see just how beautiful this road really is. And not only is it beautiful itself, but the houses we'll see along the way, the boats we'll see along the way, are all really unique and gorgeous. But also, it goes right to the beach. Fort Lauderdale Beach. It is so pretty. And there are parks along the way. We're gonna see some people along the way. And it's really just an amazing little spot that if you vacation to Fort Lauderdale, you might have seen. I have photographed this house so many times because I'll walk here with my Fuji camera sometimes and get this beautiful house. It's so unique. I love the stone structure. We're gonna see some really pretty houses and some yachts. With these private drives back there, they're also really amazing. And this place is really just gorgeous. Another waterway over there. So yeah, if I could take any way to get to the beach, at least walking, it would be this way. There's a lot of pretty ways to get to the beach, but if you're in Fort Lauderdale, this is my favorite. There's even, coming up on the left, probably is still there, there's even a boat that's kind of structured like a house. It's like a boxy kind of thing. Boats on water. I think we're gonna see it past that next bridge here. We'll see. But it's really cool. We got a lot of unique designs here. And you know, these homes are just in such a cool location. You can just literally just walk to the beach. And I've actually even met people along the way. There are houses up along this road where I've actually seen people just hanging out in the driveway because it's a nice place to be. Even at night, it's a bit noisy because of the traffic. But there was a guy and a girl just hanging out in the back of the truck the other week, playing guitar in the driveway, right on this road. About half a mile or a mile north, or sorry, east of here. Hello, bird. We got these guys too. We got those guys. I don't know if you can see those birds. I think those are parakeets, I'm not sure. But the green ones, they flock together. We got this old guy. And some of these colors are gonna be really cool too. A lot of these houses, they're like this old coral pink color. Where are the birds? I don't know if you can see them, they're pretty small. I think they're parakeets, I'm not sure. I love listening to them though. They're all over here in Florida. So yeah, this color, you see a lot of these kind of Florida Keys, kind of Key West kind of colors. There's more of those birds. Those are parakeets, right? I think. So anyway, we just came from Las Olas Boulevard down there where there's a bunch of shops. But kind of the more we walk this way, it's gonna get a little bit more calm. And we'll get to see some of these amazing houses. Boats, catamarans, yachts. They're really just fun to look at. It's such a nice way to get to the beach. Maybe we'll even meet some people, who knows. Sometimes we talk to people. It's probably one of my favorite places to walk. There's gonna be pictures. People take pictures everywhere here, that's for sure. There's still tourists around here, such as them. Plenty of tourism going on. Definitely when we hit the beach, we'll see that. So that's a hotel. It's kind of cool. Staying in a hotel right there. Ooh, what happened to that place? What happened to you? I think it's just under construction. It doesn't look so great. Maybe they're knocking it down. So yeah. There are all of these stone structures here. I cannot wait to do a live stream in Coral Gables too. Because you'll see a lot of these big trees and big houses there with the stone structures. Those are really fun to look at. Anyway, here's some of the catamarans. These are fun to look at. And those are apartments back there. So I guess every little side street, like off of this drive here, I think these are all residential going down to the left here, I think. Yeah, so this is all kind of residential right now. We passed all the restaurants, the shops, went into the Yeti store, said hello, went to the Lululemon store, just looked around, had some fun. I love looking at those shops. Got some more yachts. Look tall. And a lot of these palm trees have coconuts on them. Look like they're ready to fall, some of them. But these ones, I think, that are on public property, this public walkway, they maintain them so they don't fall on people. So I don't know what they do with them. Maybe they just keep them. But there's plenty of people with coconut trees in their yard. I think it's mango season now. Someone can let me know in the comments. When is mango season in Florida? Okay, so Bridge of the Isles. 1920s. Florida Bridge. And during the present day, Nermi Island subdivision was dredged. Great Four Finger Islands. I've never read this before. Bridges providing access to each island were constructed, but no additional development occurred until Victor Nermi purchased property in 1944. The vision for development of the subdivision and one of the first construction projects that undertook was the replacement of the 1920s bridges. Apparently, this place is pretty old. This is cool. A lot of historical sites around here too, which we'll see if we ever go up towards, well, actually back west towards Las Olas Boulevard, where the restaurants are. There's some historical places there, and I've also done a live stream where I was near, I forget the name of the place, but it was basically like one of the oldest houses in South Florida, or at least Fort Lauderdale. We're gonna try not to get caught up too much between or behind people so we can go fast. But again, we have our residential areas over here. These kind of houses are so cool. I dig the boxy structure. I like that. I like that a lot. I like the boxy houses. More residential area. And what's really cool is when we get up to the bridge over here, we're gonna take a right and go to the park. There's a park that's like right under a bridge. And if you like to be right next to the water without being on the beach, I mean, it's really close to the beach anyway, so it's not far from the beach clearly, but there's a little hangout area up here, kind of just under the bridge. It's a cool little area that they just did some renovation work on. Cherry Bomb, that's the name of that boat there. So I like how every boat has a name on the back. Simplicity. Simplicity, we have Mona over there, Cherry Bomb. What else? all these yachts. These are right on people's docks. That's where people live. Check out that boxy structure. Love that boxy structure. Can I zoom in? There we go. Look at that. Oh, it's so South Florida. Gotta love it. That's so cool. Alright, so that's gonna be more residential areas there. I think that's a big house. What do you think people do on this boat? Oh, we got this is for sale. There's a yacht for sale if anyone wants it. Pretty sure. They just have the number up there. Maybe it's not for sale. Could just be for charter. Lots of chartering going around here. Tours, fishing, stuff like that. I think we rent them as well. Look at that. Just makes you want to just dive in. But not really. You don't really want to dive in. Not actually. Ooh, we've got a nice one here. Oh, this is for sale. Yep, we can see it. If you guys would like this cool racy looking yacht or race yacht, I don't know. Who knows what it's called? That's a cool looking one. Look fast. That looks fast too. Oh, there's that boxy structure again. I guess that maybe the same developer was in this area making these houses. They're so cool looking. Well, if you like being near the beach, this is the place to be. Residential. Getting close to our park. That's the bridge up there. It's pretty small from here, but we'll see closer very soon. Shot of that yacht. It's nice. So if you're joining me right now, we are in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, in a little street or town. I don't know if it's a town, but it's like a little bridge area called Venice, right on Las Olas Boulevard. We're gonna try not to get hit by anybody. It's private drives. Yeah, all these structures. Oh, there's some new construction here. That's cool. Looking for coconuts, but I don't see any. More catamarans. Those are cool looking. Those are really cool looking. I always liked the way catamarans looked. They look sleek. So what we're gonna do today, I think we're gonna make it to the park. We're not gonna go all the way to the beach. Maybe we will. Let's see how we do on sunlight. We'll see how we do with the camera and the battery and all that. But we'll at least get to the park right before the beach. Take a look at the water. Because let me tell you, it is very pretty. And so is this. These are cool. People are running, getting their workout on. Yacht management. Yeah, that's the yacht down there. Private area down there. Private residences. Looks like. We got security cameras. More speedy boats. What are those called? Racing yachts? If anyone knows in the comments, let me know. What style of yacht is that, or the lower the cost? So yeah, we've got like these little houses here. That's cool. We've got gas stations and little convenience shops coming up, and then we cross this bridge. Let's see how that looks. Still a lot of new construction. Look at that. I love the boxiness. I know not everyone likes the mono style. I love the mono style. I like the quirky old-timey styles too, if it's unique. But there's something about the simple square construction that I really like. So anyway, this is where, I don't think it's this house, something new here. There was a guy and a girl hanging out in the back, in the bed of their truck, right at the end of the driveway, and the guy was playing guitar. And we're just hanging out and talking, and he was like, he had moved from Tennessee down here, and the girl, I guess, also was walking around and started hanging out with him or something. They were just chilling and taking in the breeze late at night, and it was nice. Again, the only thing that is not so calm is the traffic that comes by, but other than that, it's a fun place to hang out. We've got some steakhouses here. Yeah, we've got that boxiness. Love those boxes. Feeling pretty good. We've got some energy, so I can keep going to show you this park. Wow, look at that. It's a little far away, but that was really cool. So you have, I guess on that side, I mean any side of the waterway, you have privacy, but you don't. Like, you have a little bit of space between your neighbor, and then you have the water separating you and the other side. But like that house had like a bunch of windows on it, so you can like see inside. It didn't even look like they had blinds in there. Maybe they just don't care if people can see inside because it's so far away. Who knows? We've got apartments over there, little shops. Definitely more shops when we cross the bridge. It's probably gonna get real windy up here, but it's gonna be worth it. There's the boxing in. These apartment buildings are probably 10 to 20 stories is my guess. Not the tallest ones in Florida, but they're pretty high. I believe there is a limit to how tall you can have your building in this area. Maybe not. Someone can let me know. There's plenty of taller buildings downtown. I like this little place. So we're coming up on this park. It's really cool. It's right on the water. And I want to see. Oh, that's going to look awesome. I want to see what they got going on here. I think they just kind of like remodeled this park a little bit or made it better somehow. it's kind of the same, but it's really gorgeous. We're gonna find a safe place to cross the street, and then we'll get over there. People running across the beach, because people are running on these bridges all the time, biking, walking. Let's see if we can find a good place to cross. Okay, we're gonna make our way safely. We're gonna wait for a second. We're gonna wait. Wait for the traffic. More boxy houses. Love it. Okay, we gotta get from here to there. We can do it. Okay. Almost in the clear here. Let's check it out. So we'll go to the beginning, sort of the beginning of the park. Just on this sidewalk here, and we'll walk up. Let's see, is there a walkway? Not really, but we just walk on the grass. There's no real path from the sidewalk to the park. There's really no path here, which is interesting. Thought they would have that. Yeah, there's really like no walkway. That's actually interesting. It's just it's just this. It's just like, hey guys, cross the grass and end up here somehow. Let's walk way over there, but then it just goes to the bench. All right. Anyway, welcome to, where are we? What's the name of this park? Fort Lauderdale Beach. Yeah, not really Fort Lauderdale Beach yet. There's a name to this park. Shout out the name if you know the name of this park. I think we're gonna see in a moment. Ooh, fish. You guys see that? Probably really dark. They're in there. They are definitely in there. Look at that. Okay. Alright, people. We got some loud vehicles over here. Yeah, the name of the park is gonna be up here pretty soon. How's the stabilization, by the way? Someone let me know. Okay, so this, right after we walked through Venice, little town on Las Olas Boulevard, crossed Las Olas Boulevard, crossed the water, right before we crossed the water, sorry, we're at the end of this piece of land, is this park. And this is where I wanted to go. We go down here. It really is a pretty place. It's if you can get away from the noise and there's not a lot of cars driving by, this is really nice. So, what is this? I guess if you have a boat, you're gonna be over here. We'll go up this way. Take a look. It's not big. It's not the biggest park. But it is kind of like a small place you can just hang out in without being too busy in Fort Lauderdale. Now, there's a lot of places in A lot of places in South Florida, a lot of parks that I want to explore with you all. This being one of them, of course, but there's some new ones. There's a big park in Miami now that was just finished that we're going to look at some point. This one, let's see if we can find the name of the park here. No, fog. I don't see the name of the park. Cool little dedication. Look at that. It's like a photo. How cool is that? Almost see. Look at the reflection of the light. Wow. That is gorgeous. Let's see if I can get those palm trees right in the middle. That'd make a great photo. Someone snapshot. That looks gorgeous. Let's see. Maybe we'll talk to the locals. Maybe not. It's fun to just come up here and just look at the boats. Oh, see that? Who saw that splash? Fish just jumped up. That's cool. It's fun to just kind of hang out here and look at the boats. And you can see the bridge right here.
It is in the distance.
I have trying not to drop my phone here, but look at the water. So this bridge goes all the way to Fort Lauderdale Beach. I think those yellow, yeah, those are the water taxis over there. You can take a water taxi for free to many places along the beach here. It's really cool. You can go to different shops and different areas. It's really cool. There's a coconut. There's the coconut we were looking for. I don't think it's any good anymore. Won't be eating that one. That is not a coconut. That is a buoy. Okay, we're not eating that. Take a look at these boats. How gorgeous is it here? Could we make it to the beach? Maybe for another day. But this is where I want to end up today. This is beautiful. I could just, it really is like a fun place to people watch. I could just put the camera up there and watch people walk by. And there's a lot of cool people around here. And now that it's November, there will be more and more people moving, or visiting at least, to this town and all of South Florida. All of Florida, really. Snowbirds will come down until at least May. Then it gets hot and they go back. Let's see if we can see some of the fish here. Yeah, I would love to take you guys snorkeling if I could somehow get this thing in the water. Don't have the apparatus for that yet. We wouldn't snorkel here though. There are parts to snorkel here. Yes, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Again, my name is John. I'm just hanging out in Fort Lauderdale, Florida today, hanging out with you guys live. I just noticed this structure here. What is that? What is that? What is that? Who knows what that is? I really have no idea. Is that a public? Something from the public? I don't know. For all I know, it could be for the boats of some sort. I have no idea. I could just sit here all day and boat watch. It really is gorgeous. There's so many places here that you can just be by the water and look at stuff. It's very tranquil. It's mesmerizing, really, for me. Being by the water is really special. It kind of puts me in the trance. I can just clear my mind. It's really nice. go a little closer to the actual structure of the bridge here. I'm trying to watch my steps so I don't fall in the water. See if we can see anything more. Yeah, so not a walkway, obviously, but you could, I mean, theoretically, oh, there's a fence, there's a gate, the fence over there. I don't know what that's about. I guess that's how you get under there, but yeah, you can't walk through there. Yeah, because those are people's houses right there, right across this bridge. And then look at that, it just opens up. Can you imagine living right there and then you wake up one day, you go to the beach? How cool would that be? People that live on the beach here, it takes a special kind of person to do that. I mean, you have to think about the weather and stuff like that, but if you like going to the beach, it's right here. At the least, for people like me, I would love to run here, and then, now and then I do. I'll take a run right along, actually, the A1A, which is Ocean Drive, and that'll be across this bridge. So one day I'll take you guys there, and that's a great place to be. Let's see how much battery I have. Maybe we can get close to it. So let's check my battery here, see how we're doing. 50%. Maybe we can get close. I don't know if we're gonna end up doing much on the beach, but let's see how close we can get today. We'll at least try to cross the bridge. And then I gotta go find dinner because I'm getting hungry. For those of you that are here, I would love to explore more places with you on live stream. Again, my name is John. If you're just joining this live stream, I am a certified personal trainer, photographer, videographer, and I have a couple brands that I manage on social media. And one of the things I would love to do is just take you where I go in these beautiful places. I'm a big hiking guy. Love to hike, love to explore. I mean, walking around for me is just, that's my idea of fun. I just like to explore new places. Oh, these fish are jumping. So if that's something you like, and you want to join me on those, please subscribe and like, follow, whatever the buttons say. It would be a lot of fun to talk with you all while I explore. Let me know if that would be something you're into, because I would totally do it. People will want to do it with me. We're kind of just on the other edge of this park now. Oh, no trespassing. Okay, so I guess there's more houses over here. As long as I have an internet connection and a battery to do this, I'll do it. Just so I can, hang out and enjoy this with other people, because I do this on my own all the time. It's such a joy to explore this kind of thing. But if you guys want to join me, I would love that. So we'll just kind of walk around the edge of this park. Oh. And yeah. Like Mila. Hello. How is Brazil today? How are we doing in Brazil? Welcome back. It's daytime now. You want to see the beach? I don't know if we're gonna make it all the way to the beach, but we're gonna try. I have a little bit of battery left. We're gonna try to make it across the bridge there. Yeah, let's go. All right, let's do it. I'll do it. Let's go together here. We're gonna try to go across this bridge. Absolutely, of course. Okay, great. Let's do it. And yeah, right across that bridge is gonna be the water and the beach, and then we're gonna probably see some very interesting people having a party. People will be partying up here. Let's see what's going on. So if anyone knows what this park name is, let me know. If this video ends up on YouTube, because I'm not seeing the name of it, but I'm sure somebody can identify this. We're right in the corner of Las Olas Boulevard and something I can't see that in the sign. But right at the end of Las Olas Boulevard, going to the beach, Fort Lauderdale, heading east. So this is the bridge. Let's see what it looks like, and we'll get a better view of the boats and the water when we're at the top. Last time I was on the bridge, I was headed to work and I stopped, had some coffee actually at a different bridge, and just like, you know, admiring the boats and getting some sunshine, and all of a sudden, oh, this is White L. Rogers Memorial Causeway. That's what we are. And the bridge started, the bell started dinging, and they had to open it up for the boats to come by. So I had to basically like run off of the bridge so I wouldn't get stuck on top. So guys, look at this. That's where we were. Okay. We walked over there, wrapped around. Now we're on this bridge. And we're gonna get some nice views in a second. Some really nice views. Whoever's with me, thank you so much for joining me. My name's John. This is my personal channel. Like and subscribe and follow and all that good stuff. Love to have you. All right, so there are the taller buildings. Probably, yeah, we see the tallest buildings in Fort Lauderdale here, I think. And there's new ones coming up too. Lots of new ones popping up, getting renovated too. Oh, wow, look at that. What do you think? There's something about the water. It's just so special. This is one of my favorites. And guys, I'm gonna do my best to get a better internet connection at some point, because I know that sometimes it drops out. So I'll work on that. I'll get a battery at some point, some internet. Hopefully get a Starlink terminal to walk around with, so I have Wi-Fi. We're using cell signal today. And this I think is new. I think this is new. So this place, yeah, this was under construction. I'm almost positive. Either they renovated this area. This is on the east side of the bridge for Lauderdale. Either they renovated this area or this is new. I'm not sure. Whoever's been to this area, let me know. I'm pretty sure this is brand new. I'm pretty sure. But I think once this opens up, we'll get better reception. Hey, little dog on the bike. These sprinklers are always on. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's because it's a brand new area. They've got to get the grass good. Who knows? I get wet every time I cross that. So, oh, hey, I did not know. I don't think. Oh, they do have like a farmer's market thing going on today, I think. Right? I know that they have a farmer's market thing going on Sundays. Today is Wednesday, so I don't know what exactly is going on today, but I can see some of these little shops and stands are up at this park. We're going to see here in a moment. And something's going on. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Hopefully, let me know if that reception is better. If my signal and my picture is okay. If you guys can hear and see everything okay, please let me know. I know it dropped out a few times, but it should be better now, I hope. Yeah, so okay, we've got something going on today. Where are the boats? These are cool. They're for boat rental. I'll run a boat. Parasailing. Wow, has anyone done parasailing? I used to do that as a kid. Oh, there's definitely something going on today. This looks like a big bouncy house kind of thing. Is this like a kid's thing? I don't know. Or it's like a Christmas thing we're getting ready for. Yeah. Okay. Just across the street. Alright. Here we are. So, who can name me the name of this park? We are in right on the beach in Fort Lauderdale. Right off of Las Olas Boulevard. Okay, so I guess we're getting ready for a concert. Okay. Food trucks. Yeah, there's something going on. Some lights. Unless they're gonna leave that there overnight, I doubt it. This looks like it's gonna happen tonight. We got some. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of stuff going on. Nice. Okay, we've got stuff going on for sure. So it looks like they're just getting set up. How cool is this? It's a beautiful day too. It's been like low 80s, high 70s today. Really nice. Sweet. Jewelry. Christmas themed. And then got some stuff up here. So we'll definitely have to come back this weekend and see what's going on, because I'm sure this won't be the only event. This is a fun park. They'll have, I see sometimes they'll have like yoga classes up here, fun stuff like that. Yeah, we're just getting set up right now. That's cool. Yeah, okay. So, let's head to the beach. Since we made it, I didn't think we were going to make it all the way across, but it didn't take very long. Oh my gosh, they have, oh, look at that dog. It's a cute dog. Guys, I promise I will eventually get better internet. I'm so sorry. Internet will be better soon. Hopefully by next live stream. I will definitely work on that. We got the tree going on. Merry Christmas. That is Elbow Room, popular restaurant. We got food trucks. Let's get to the beach. Hey, Skinny Legend has entered the chat. We are at the beach. We are at the beach. Let's cross. Okay. We have Frosty hanging out. Frosty in the house. Let's go. Go see the water. Yeah. Yeah. Wow, guys. How nice is this? Look at that. Connection. Do this. But hopefully it'll come back. That's why I'm seeing a lot of people show up and then they drop off. Sorry about that, guys. We'll work on that. All right, I'm repeating myself. So, we have not a lot of people today, but it is a Wednesday. Feeling good on a Wednesday. I just watched that song of Lord on South Park. Anyway, The weekend will be busier for sure. But there's still people here. We still got some people. Maybe it's surprisingly not busy today. Sun is setting. Like that longboard, that's cool. Like if you can, so that's obviously east. So if you can get the light right, this is a great place to take pictures because you'll have, as the photographers like to say, good light. I don't know, what do they say? It's no legend. The light is very good. Sunset right on your face if you want to take photos over here. And then you have blue light and all that stuff. What is this? We have, there's a bunch of those gift shops around here too. This is live music, lunch and dinner. Okay. All of these places are part of the hotel's natural softbox. Exactly. Thank you, Skinny Legend. With far. I think I walked, gosh, at least 4 miles going out here. And we walked farther than we thought I would. But it's worth it. This is so much fun to see. And just coming out here is so gorgeous. All right. Ooh, we've got endless happy hour. Yeah, juice bar, a bunch of restaurants here. And then right into the water. I've never seen, well, I shouldn't say I've never seen, but I don't really see people using this walkway much above the street because I think there's an elevator that comes down, but you can get from your restaurant or your hotel from there down to the water without crossing the street, which is kind of nice. I don't know if that CVS is in business anymore. This is cool. So this is going to be our turnaround point, I think. We're going to look up here, see what we can see, and then turn back. Look at this. Gorgeous. Barely anybody here, too. Barely anybody here. All right, let's head back. Plenty to see up this way as well. We'll go there one day. I'd love to explore with you all again. Check out more places. I think not bad. Just starting to lose daylight here. So probably once we take a right, we're going to be going into the sun. Maybe that'll look nice. If it doesn't look great, we'll end the stream. But if it looks okay, we'll keep going. I think it's a great time to be on the beach, to be honest, because it's not too hot, it's not too cold. Plenty of space, not all the tourists are here. So you've got, places you can hang out. Unless you like the crowds, then of course we have that too. Oh, Salty Sombrero. Been wanting to go there. This does look kind of cool, huh? You can hear some down. I'd like to check that out. It's a cool looking restaurant. Maybe I can go really wide. Let me see if I can change the camera. Go super wide here. Let's see. We're already at the widest point. That's okay. It's looking good. Rock bar again. You guys hear that? That's fine. Senior frogs. I've been to Senior Frogs in Mexico. And Fort Lauderdale. Who else has been to Senior Frogs? Good music today too. I think we have live music today over in this place. She can play. That's the Elbow Room. Pretty famous place in Fort Lauderdale. Alright, there's Frosty. Maybe that'll be our thumbnail, huh? Alright. Let's wait to cross here. Let's check the battery. Alright, we've been there. Definitely gotta get a battery. Alright, let's get it. Oof. We're back.
Did you check it?
Back to the park.
Yeah, she went. Yeah. Look.
Yeah, this whole street, I guess you can just walk on now because they blocked off that entrance. Let's check out the local businesses. Venice. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, you can just walk on this today. Love it. It's great. You should do this more often. Food trucks in the street is a lot of fun. Doggy. Yeah, we're still getting set up here. Or whatever's going on tonight, some kind of Christmas event. Let me know in the comments if you guys know what the event is today. Wednesday, November 19th. We'll cross this bridge and sign off and get a good view of the water one more time since it's so gorgeous over there. Definitely got my steps in today. We walked far today, guys. Just cross safely. Oof, right up here. Love the haziness that the food truck's made against the light here. So gorgeous. Such a cool way to look at the water.
The guy that's speaking said.
This guy's talking about streamers. Who's that? Not me. Wow, we really got this nice sunset to look at up on this bridge here. It's gonna look really cool, I think. This park is nice. I can't wait to see what they're gonna do with this park. Just grass so far. Clearly they're doing something with it. Yeah, wow, I love the way the light comes through the water. Yes, that's what I wanted to see. There you go. I mean, say what you will about South Florida, if you like it or don't like it, but you can't deny it. It's gorgeous. I love it here. It's a really fun place to be, honestly. It really is. There's so much to do down here, so much to look at. Many cultures, many people, many languages, many events, many everything, really. But the nature, I think, is one of my favorite things. It's beautiful all over, but at least in the winter, I like being here. Now that we're getting colder up north, it's just perfect down here now. But if you like the snow, which I do sometimes, snow's nice too, for a little bit. But I think this is my default to where I'd like to be. It's very nice. So here we are on the bridge again. People taking pictures, walking around. Hey guys, how's it going? And yeah. I'm gonna hold on tight to this thing so I don't drop it. We're gonna get right up on top here. This place is just amazing. Welcome, welcome. Yes, please subscribe, like, follow, whatever you like. We'll do more of this. Okay. All right, guys. So, that was a lot of fun. This is about where I'm going to say goodbye for the day. Thank you so much for joining me on this live stream and exploring one of the more gorgeous places of South Florida. So I'll see you guys later, and until next time.